great result for the team today. It was brilliant to see Largs Thistle under 19s really get a good grip of things, and it was a confident victory in the end.
It was, Callum. This last week, the lead up to the game, the boys have shown great enthusiasm and been positive. Training's been good. It's quite hard because it's a local derby and a lot of the boys either played in the same teams over the years or friendly at school or they're just friends, so it was always going to be a hard one to work out, and I think they shown in the first half where there wasn't a lot of football played, and I think that showed that two local teams in the town, I think they were kind of, we were certainly naive, we certainly didn't set up and play to the way our plan was, and definitely we did not play anywhere near.
It was a good cross into the box, which maybe, like you said, you maybe could have cut out, and it was Scotland. They had the upper hand in terms of the scoreline for quite a while until Largs Thistle really got back into it, and it was some great goals, great opening goal.
I think we actually panicked quite a bit, and we actually started. They squeezed us a lot in the middle of the park, as one of the coaches, Mervyn, noticed after 10-15 minutes they were kind of pressing us and playing a very close game, because
they were quite content to play the majority of the first half in half the pitch only, which doesn't suit us at all. The game is all about width and pace, and as Andy said, I felt we were a little bit naive to fall into that, but we had a chat at half time, changed that round, and I think, as you can see,
so it was a good equaliser, good back heel from Lloyd to set the ball rolling, as it were, for the comeback.
Yes, it was important that we got back into the game pretty quick. First goal was always important, means you push your break back into the game, and even more important, the win after that. It just gives you that cushion and a bit of belief, and I think you can see that in the boys. They started to sense in the second half with the win, which you've got to admit definitely played its part in the game. I thought they had it and mastered it in the first half. We certainly used it in the second half as well.
Yeah, I mean, watching the team, they were very quick from defence into attack, and let's say dangerous from set pieces, in particular the corners.
It's one of the strengths, I think, as Andy touched on earlier there, I think we've got in this team. It's a very young team, but they have got great enthusiasm, and there's definitely bags of skill. A lot of these boys are all year 99, and this league should really be about 97s and 98s, so they are actually very young, but they're keen, and they've definitely got a fair bit of skill and pace about them. So
and let's say once they got those that 2-goal cushion as well, it could have maybe been a few more. There was other chances after that.
James mentioned that as well. We felt after we'd got the goal, you thought that, didn't you, James?
I thought there was more in it. We could have got a lot more, we could buy it. I thought we put a lot of confidence in the second half, as you said. We was talking at half time. We used the win to our advantage, I think, and we were a lot more confident. And it could have been a lot more. We could have got more at the end. I thought it done really well.
So what's the position in terms of the league now? In terms of Largs Thistle's position?
Effectively another 3 points for us, but
sitting 8th.
We may have moved up a position, I don't know, but anyway, we lost narrowly last week. I think we were well worth a point last week as well. However, 3 points today, 3 good points, and that's what's important.
And how's the team progressed through the season, would you say, Andy? How's it?
I think credit must go to the boys. I mean, the facilities at Barfields are second to none, and I think they're starting to realise that the training, especially through the winter, a lot of teams aren't getting the opportunity to train on the surface that we're training on, and I can think when you look at the second half, some of the play, once we got the 2-goal cushion, starting to put the ball into wide areas with the pace. We are a very fit team, and we're only going to get fitter as the season goes on. I think the team's come on leaps and bounds. Yes, we've added a couple of really strong players that between the 3 coaches we've got high hopes for them in the next couple of years. But it was always, the first season was always a kind of, nobody knew what we were getting ourselves into. It was going to be a hard season, considering we've only been existing 6 months compared to a lot of teams who are, when we played last week against Port Glasgow, and they're 12 years old running. So to put it in perspective, 6 months old, playing the way we're playing, coming out in the second half the way we did today, I think we've progressed
Yeah.
leaps and bounds, fantastically.
Good. Proud dad, should mention as well, with Mervyn, son getting a couple of goals today, maybe even a hat trick as well, so good to see him in the score sheet as well.
Absolutely delighted. I'll just cost me up with 15 quid it cost me, Callum. It's a fiver a goal, so it's 15 quid well spent.
There's no doubt about it. Lloyd took his goals well. And a wee word for United, the opponents today obviously as well. They've been working hard at it in Ewan's memory as well, and it's very important for them, the local boys as well.
Absolutely, 100% agree with you in that, Callum, and I'll give them all the credit that's going for the way that team has stuck together. They've had a lot of problems, players coming, going, leaving, letting them down, one thing and another, and they keep turning up, keep playing, so good on them.
Right. Okay, lads, well done today. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Very much,
Cheers.
Carl.